Hey guys. Well, okay. I have some things to tell you guys. Okay, first off, blue shirt is clean, don't worry. I have 12 hours here by myself every day, and I've been doing laundry because I'm bored. So there's not one piece in my house of laundry except for on our bodies that's dirty now. I guess she wants to be on camera today. She's like, Mama, please hold me. Well, okay, I called my doctors yesterday, and unfortunately, I waited until about 4 o'clock to call. Well, really, I really just didn't. I didn't think to call, and then I was like, well, I guess I better. And I called them, and I told them about the pain that I was having. I said, it's a lower left-hand side, and I said, and it doesn't feel like the other pain in my stomach. Like, the other pain is obvious what it is. I said, I don't know if this is my stomach pain or not. I said, right now it's hard to differentiate what pain is what because there is so much pain and it comes in different forms. I said, but this pain is what I'm worried about. I said, it's in my lower left-hand side, and I said, I know it's you said that was going to be painful. I said, but it is about 5 inches below the incision that you said that was going to be painful. And I said, and every time I get up, every time I move, it feels like there's something just trying to rip through my muscle or rip through my skin. I said, that's what it feels like. I said, anytime I get up, move, make the wrong turn, if I'm sitting on the couch and I have to pick something up off the floor, you can forget it. It ain't going to happen. I can't bend over at all. And granted, I know it's been a week, and I said, I'm happy to wait a couple more days, just to make sure that maybe it won't get better on its own. I said, but the fact that it's been this painful and stayed this painful from day 1 to I guess day 6 now, I said, that kind of freaks me out. Or I guess it's day 5. But anyway, I said, it kind of freaks me out. And he said, well, actually, he said, I've heard people complain about pains like that. He said, and normally, where they reconnect the muscle on the left-hand side, they reconnect it with suturing. He said there may have been a chance that they maybe put in a couple stitches too tight or overlapped something that wasn't supposed to be overlapped or something like that. I don't know. But he said there's a chance that if it doesn't get better, he's going to have to go back in and fix it. That it would just feel like a really bad hernia without it actually being a hernia. Obviously, we're going to kind of rate it with pain and see how it goes. I don't know. I'm supposed to go and get my staples taken out on Friday. Obviously, if I can wait till then, fine. But I told him he told me that if it doesn't get better, probably by Monday or Tuesday, that I definitely need to call him and let him know and keep him updated on that, because if I have to be back in the hospital, then I just have to grin and bear it. And, if I have to, I have to, whatever. I don't really like the fact that I would have to. But, he didn't say if it would be inpatient or outpatient or anything like that. But I know this was what was giving me a whole lot of pain in the hospital. But even, coughing and stuff is getting easier. Standing up and stuff is getting easier, so, but there's still that really sharp pain. I don't understand why the pain around it would be getting better, but that one sharp pain or that rip that feels like it's doing, would still be there and everything else getting better. It would seem like to me that everything would be getting better on its own. But that's what he told me, so it may be that I have muscles not sutured up right or something like that, so they're going to have to go back in and fix it. Which, whatever. I'd rather that not be around Christmas, and because I start school in January, I'll do what I have to do. I definitely don't want to be in this pain for too long. I've been up since about 6:30 this morning, and I started getting my liquids in right away since I woke up, and I've had all my liquids today, all 64 ounces, and it's 7:30. So, and somebody asked me how big of, my liquids were. That was, the sips and stuff that I was taking. I don't think that it's any more than 30 milliliters that I would take a sip of. Obviously, I know that's how big my stomach was. I think it's probably half of one of those cups. When I was in the hospital, I was kind of getting used to the size of my mouth. I'm pretty sure it's about 15 to 20 milliliters. I don't think it's any more than that. And normally I'll sit my cup down, and I've just gotten into a habit of making sure I take a sip every 5 minutes, whether I want it or not. And I don't know if you guys count it like this, but my doctors definitely wanted me to count any liquids at all that I have towards my liquids. So my protein shakes, they want me to count them towards my liquids. Any type of chicken broth or beef broth or anything like that I might have, they want me to count that towards my liquids. Frozen popsicles, I don't know how you count those towards your liquids, but I guess I could, which means I would get more than that, really, because I eat probably 1 to 2 a day of those. Milo, Mimi, stop it. Damn animals. Stop. Anyway. But I went over to my mom's this morning at 6:30 to help her kind of start, I didn't help with anything. I watched while she wrapped presents. And then we went into our room and took a big long nap. But anyway, I got on her scale when I got to the house, and I actually was pretty astonished because I think it was Thursday night. I went to her house while my husband went to work, and I got on the scale then, and it didn't say any weight had been lost or anything like that. I think it still said 369.8, I believe. And I got on the scale this morning, and it said 359.8. Yeah, so that's 10 pounds lost. So altogether, I started out at 384.4 at the beginning of this. And I definitely weighed 360. I think I weighed 369 when I had the surgery. So I've lost 10 pounds so far. So that was a victory in itself. I was like, okay, it's getting to be worth it now, thank God. Because the first time I got on that scale, I was like, you motherfucker. I was just like, damn it. But definitely that small little victory today, I was like, yes, it's getting worth it now. And I can tell. I mean, my mom looked at me, she said, I can't tell. She said, I can tell that you're losing weight. She said, but it's not like in one place or another. She said, it's like your whole body is just shrinking at once. She's like, everything is shrinking on you, so that's good too. So I'm kind of like, okay, that's good, that's awesome. So 359 is a good thing. So 359, we'll just say 360 just for shits and giggles, and then 80, that's 25 pounds lost. It's pretty cool. I'm very excited. So anyhow, I'm getting kind of worn out now. My husband gets home in about 20 minutes. I'm sorry, in about an hour and 20 minutes. And I guess I'm supposed to have something cooked and ready for him to eat. That's something I'm having to get used to. He came home last night, and I had 2 cheeseburgers, and I had sauteed onions and mushrooms up for him, and I just put it on top of the hamburger patties. And then he can put whatever else on it, and he kind of just eats them like that. It's really good. It's a meal me and him used to eat quite often. And at first, while I was cooking, I was like, wow, that smells so good. That just smells delicious. And I'm like, but I have no oomph to even want to eat it. I know that if I get hungry, I can have scrambled egg or tuna or something like that. And really, even then, I don't really want that. I'd rather just drink broth or something right now. But it was kind of weird because when I took it to him and sat it down, I'm like, here you go, eat. It's like for some reason I kind of sat back, and it was like I was watching you from a distance, like I'm watching you eat. I'm like, that bite looked good. That bite looked good. And then I look on TV and somebody's taking a bite of the hamburger on there. I'm like, that bite looks really good. I'll never be able to eat that sandwich again. I'm just like, why am I doing this to myself? This is retarded. So I got up, and the bad thing is the smells in the house all damn day or all night. And like I said, but it was weird because as soon as he was done, I was like, dude, no big deal. Not worried about it. I never said one thing. I mean, I knew this was going to be hard, and I can't expect everybody around me to feel sorry for me or to, eat little or eat on a diet just because I'm on one. That's not fair to them, and I would never make them do that. I was at my mom's house this morning, and they had an early dinner because they have to go to bed real early to get up early. And they ate dinner around 4 o'clock, or 3 or 4, something like that. But anyway, they had filet mignon. I was like, you're breaking out the filet mignon on there? Damn. I was like, well, I can tell you're not worried about it. And they were like, are you sure we can eat this? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, I don't care. And I'm like sitting over here thinking, I'll eat my chicken and noodle soup. Which, by the way, I don't eat the noodles, I just eat the broth. That's what they had at their house. But anyhow, I was like, I'll just eat my chicken and noodle soup, and I'll just kind of ignore the fact that you're sitting over there eating a big, nice, juicy filet mignon, and I think they had potatoes with it or something. I was just like, damn, y'all aren't making it easy, but whatever. So, anyhow, I think I'm going to make my husband some breakfast tonight because I know I can have a little bit of that. I can have scrambled egg. And I made my first little scrambled egg this morning. Well, my mom made it for me. She scrambled up an egg, and I want to say there was like this much of a scrambled egg. Obviously, that's an egg, but anyway, when you scrambled it, yeah, it was about that much. And I want to say I ate maybe that much of it. Yeah, it wasn't very much at all. Probably just 30 milliliters, like a little medicine cup. I kind of visualize a medicine cup and kind of stuff it in there, and I'm like, okay, that's my medicine cup. I dump it. That's what I'm eating. And then most of the time I don't even finish that. I think I finally, over the last 2 days, this is going to be a long video, sorry guys. Over the last 2 days, I've kind of figured out what stomach pains are, aside from just surgery pains. I'm definitely feeling stomach pains because of gas. I'm still having a lot, I'm sorry. Every once in a while I kind of get caught up in the moment, don't think about it, and I might take a drink with a lot of air in it. That's what I'm having right now, is air pain in my stomach. But that's the only pain I've had. I haven't had, like, the full feeling yet. I haven't had, like, I've eaten too much or anything like, not like a constant pain. It's just a little pain that comes up. It just feels like a lot of pressure on my pouch, and it's like, and then it goes away. So, that's all I felt so far. And, yeah, so that's my update for today, and I hope everybody's doing well. Still hurts to sit in one place for too long, so I don't do that. I try to answer everybody's comments and all that stuff as much as I possibly can, but if I don't, that's why. But you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.